So guys, welcome to Badminton for Kids. Look at this, so many rackets, and there are so many new rackets coming out. You know, should I upgrade? Because you know, they're all so pretty and they have so many new technologies that are getting put into this racket. Surely, in order to improve my game, I really should upgrade my rackets, right? No, right? So I know, from my experience anyway, and I'm not the best in New Zealand, but you know, I like to think I can compete with, you know, and able to get whole rallies and get points off those guys. Even then, and even though I'm making these coaching tutorial videos for you guys, I know I still have so much to improve, okay? Like even if I was to use it like 88D, first generation, and I've started seeing a lot of these being sold online as well as the second generation, now that the third generation has come out, and they are amazing, by the way. The reality is, I can still hit really well with this first generation 88D. I can still get beautiful smash, cross court, net slides, everything I want to do, I can still do it well with this racket. But I know between getting a new version, the third version, and actually practice my butt off, the later option of practicing my butt off will improve my game a lot more than getting a new racket. That's just a reality. You know, unless you're like a professional that have been trained for so much and for so long, and your fundamentals are beautiful, then yes, rackets can definitely help. But for us amateurs and mere mortals, the reality is, you know, as long as a beautiful racket like the 88D or even the Diora, or even like the 77 Pro, or you know, I have here the N800. I bought the 1000Z because 1000ZZ, I got sucked into the hype. I really didn't need to buy this racket. But the reality is, when I bought this racket, the 1000ZZ, it didn't really improve my game. Did my smash go faster? Apparently it was a little bit faster, just because I guess my techniques were good enough, just good enough to actually make use of this 1000ZZ. But the reality is, I know my smashing techniques still terrible, right? Like, I still need to work on it so much more to actually get more power. Getting a better racket is not going to help me. So I know it is pretty and nice, and you know, watching videos like from that guy CKQ, who does a lot of racket review, and he does amazing racket review. I love watching them, and I get envious and jealousy all the time when I watch his YouTube videos. But the reality is, I honestly think we don't really need new rackets. It's nice to know what new rackets are coming out, and admire the technology that Yonex and Victor and Linings and the other brands are putting into the rackets, which is great. But the reality is, you know, I play with that new, I tested out the new 88D Pro, I tested out the new N700 Pro, I tested out the new N800 Pro. And the moment I go back to like my 88D first gen or my Diora, it still felt fine. I still love playing with them. And that's just the reality. You don't need new racket, okay? That's what I think. The other thing that I do as well is that I don't really look at new strings often either. I just have my own favorite, which is Xbox 65. I play with pretty low tension of 23 pounds, which you probably go, oh my gosh, 23 pounds, that's terrible. But the reality, 23 pounds, one, is easy on the body. Two, it lasts longer, so it's a lot cheaper as well. You know, I know guys that change strings every like 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, every 2 weeks. In New Zealand, that's like 30 bucks at least. In Auckland, it'd be $35. So they imagine 35 times 26 times in a year. That's pretty expensive, like $700, $800, right? While I play with the Xbox 23 pound, it probably lasts me about 3 months. And I play quite a bit, and I hit pretty hard as well. Sure, my string moves around a little bit, and I could feel it, you know. This one is not bad, but my 1000Z, it's pretty loose, as you can see. They're probably down to about 20 pounds now. But hey, I'm happy, I'm fine. I still love my badminton. I love the fact I'm not spending like $35 every 2 weeks. I'd rather save that money for something else, like go and have dinner with the kids or go to the movie with the kids or something like that. I still, I still love my badminton enough. So yeah, go out there, practice, improve your fundamental, spend less time worrying about your rackets and what new rackets out there and how it's going to help you. Just like the golfers, there's like new golf clubs out all the time. But I will guarantee you, if I buy the latest golf set now, my golf game is still going to be terrible. And it's going to just be like badminton rackets. And the same as shuttle as well. Sure, a $10 shuttle will be amazing to play with, but most of us are not good enough to really get the most out of those shuttles. They'll feel nicer, don't get me wrong, but they won't be very nice for your bank account. And it's not going to make you play better. It might feel better to play and hit with, but it won't make you feel better. So go out there, practice lots, and have fun and worry less about the gear. Okay, that's my advice. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know your thoughts below. I would love to know what racket you play with, what string and tension you play with, and see if you agree with my advice, especially playing with like 23 pounds, which I know is very low for many adult players, but each to their own. Have a wonderful day, guys, and have fun. Bye-bye.